Hello Zui, welcome to the speaking test. Let's start with part 1. How many languages do you speak?
Since I was at university, I've been aiming to become a polyglot, as I'm a language geek. It means that I've studied 3 languages so far, one of which is my mother tongue, the Vietnamese, and the other 2 are English and Chinese. And after I got to study foreign linguistics for a period of time, I also realized that I seem to have a knack for studying languages, and that even make me more enthusiastic to have a crack at another one in the future. I think maybe after I got to have a good command of both English and Chinese. Yeah, there's still a long way to go, but I will give it my best try.
Did you have to learn languages at school?
As a typical Vietnamese student, learning a foreign language at school is a must. When I hit my secondary school, I had to study English as a compulsory subject. However, I've just recently acknowledged that you can choose to study French or another language instead. And the reason for that enforcement is quite understandable. In the days and age, globalization has pulled countries closer than ever, and languages in general, or English in particular, has become an effective tool for us to communicate, to work, or to study. That's why our government wants us to study it and to improve the economy and also our knowledge compared to other countries in the world.
What are your English-speaking strengths?
There are manifold advantages for me when I can speak English. First of all, English can help me to get a good job or at least better chances during the interviews. Moreover, with English, I can travel abroad at ease because most of the countries in the world right now, people are speaking English as their second language, and traveling has become much easier than it was in the past. And I think besides that, English also helped me a lot in studying and researching. It has given me chances to be exposed to the knowledge and experience, not only from the online documents that are often in English, but also from my friends all over the world. I used to work in the logistic industry, and I got to communicate with a lot of partners from all over the world, from Thailand to Japan to China, and all of them speak English. They taught me a lot, not only about the work, but also about their culture, their languages, and a lot of things. I also made friends with them. So yeah, English has given me a lot of strengths.
Now we'll turn to part 2. You'll be given a topic and you'll have 1 minute to prepare. Describe a house you would like to live in. You should say what it would look like, where it would be, who would live in it, and explain how you think you might feel living in this house.
Okay, so today I'm going to share with you a brief description about an ideal house that I would like to live in. Firstly, as I'm a minimalist, I would love my house not to be too big, but it should be large enough to place on the mat cans. And I'm currently living in a terraced house, which is quite suitable for my dream. However, a detached house is something that I'm always long for. You know, having your own house designed is a much better feeling, right? Next one, thinking about its positions. I want to make my house in the downtown. However, uptown houses are quite affordable for me, and it's also, this one is still in consideration. Okay, now let's visit my house. There would be a small garden in front of the house, or if it is not possible due to my budget, I will make it on my terrace. When you first enter the house, there will be a small living room with a comfortable sofa so that me and my friend can sit or lie on it. Next one, there will be a double room for my guests or my beloved family to give me a visit. and 2 single rooms for me and my mom to stay in if she want to stay with me. Yeah. And I will put a TV inside my bedroom because that's the place where I stay the most after work. About a kitchen, as I'm not into cooking, I think I would make it small and tidy. There should be a refrigerator and some necessary cooking tools. What else? Okay, the last thing is the bathroom. My bathroom should be quite spacious because that's the place I chase my singing dream. Okay, so in short, my house is perfect for me because there's not many things inside, and that will give me ease of cleaning. Moreover, I will make my house soundproof because I would rather my voice didn't disturb the neighbors.
Thank you. Let's move on to part 3. In this part, I'd like to discuss with you a few more questions linked to the part 2 topic. What kind of houses do most Vietnamese people prefer to live in?
From my point of view, detached houses would be the first option for most of the Vietnamese people, as we all want privacy, and also Vietnamese people sing karaoke a lot, so we don't want a lot of people around us. However, I think recently the younger generation has shifted their interest into buying condos in a building complex. This is because the real estate market has become much expensive throughout time, especially in the big cities like Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi. And the rated options at the moment is to buy a house that is spacious enough for a family without much redundant space. Yeah, therefore, to buy an apartment is becoming an inevitable choice.
How have homes changed in Vietnam over the last 20 years?
Okay, so I once heard my colleague said that 10 years would be a period for tons of changes. Therefore, during the last 2 decades, Vietnamese houses should have had huge differences. First of all, I think that houses in Vietnam are getting smaller but higher. Due to the high population density, the Vietnamese houses facades are getting narrowed with the stacking of 3 to 5 floors. Moreover, the length of the house is a big increase compared to it was in the past. So that's why Vietnamese houses are often well known as the tube houses. Yeah, but that story is old, has been already old, because nowadays even the tube houses can cost you an arm and a leg. You know, as said before, the estate property in Vietnam is a costly thing. That's why buildings has appeared and replaced the detached houses. Moreover, I have a friend that works in the construction industry, and he told me that nowadays buildings are much easier to be built than in the past. With the advance in the technology, the components are detailedly designed and easily assembled. So that's why the buildings are more convenient to build than the houses with bricks and mortars. So in short, during the last 20 years, buildings and condos are and has been substituting the detached houses.
How will homes change in the future?
Okay, so from the perspective of the population geography, the proportion of the urban population is increasing, as with the process of urbanization and industrialization, a large number of rural migrants are moving into urban areas in search for the employment opportunities. So this situation is, and will undoubtedly affect many societal, economic aspects of our country as a whole. And the specific things here is how we're gonna build houses. As I said before, building complex is going to be more popular, whereas single houses are less common. This is because there's a high demand of owning houses at an affordable price, but the land is not enough. So, moreover, there is a research that prospects that 30 years from now, the south of Vietnam will be totally underwater. And until then, people are gonna adapting by many choices. They can choose to live in the stilt houses, or maybe they can even live in mobile homes, or if the situation is more positive, our government may be able to help us with the land acquisition, and we may be able to build our houses on new artificial land. So that's just my prediction and also some research about that one. But the future is yet to come, and maybe there will be a lot of things that can happen out of our expectation. So let's wait.
Thank you, Duy. That's the end of the speaking test.